What's up guys and welcome to Myth-Busting Mondays episode 44. This is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you have any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those in the comment section right now or at the end of the video and we'll see which ones get featured next week. This week we are going to be focusing on every single map in Black Ops 3 Zombies, doing the myths that I wanted to do for a while, but we always had the bigger myths to go and do on the new map that had been released. But now Zetsubo no Shima's getting a little bit old, we can go back to those other maps and do some other myths that we haven't already done. So let's go and do it, boys. If you enjoy the video, please drop a like. Let's aim for 3,115 likes on this video, dudes. And without further ado, let's go and bust some myths. The first myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Scroopadoop1. Easily the most amazing name that I've heard this week, dude. And he asks, what happens if you get a turned zombie and use undead man walking? Will it slow down? So if you guys don't know, the turned upgrade that you get from the Pack-a-Punch machine actually allows the zombies to just run crazy. They go super fast. So let's go and see if the undead man walking gobblegum, which usually slows all the zombies on the map down to like round 1 speed, will also work on the turned zombie. So I do have the turned upgrade on my weapon. We've also got the undead man walking gobblegum right here. Let's shoot some zombies and yes, dude, it looks like they're going pretty slow right there. That guy definitely is going slow. Let's go and make some more and see if those will go slow as well. And as we see, dudes, there we go. So yes, every single turn zombie in the map goes at around 1 speed whilst undead man walking is on. That is really cool because turn zombies usually work very differently to normal zombies, but I'm very happy that this one works, dude. So there you go. Undead man walking does work on the turn zombie. Scroopadoop1, big shout out to you for leaving that, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. The next myth of today's show, guys, being sent in by Fox Reporter, and he's got a little picture of some kind of snow dog on there as well, which is pretty cute. And he asks, can you freeze the burnt out animation with killing time? Pizza emoji, pizza emoji, pizza emoji. So let's go and check this thing out, dude. We are currently on Der Eisendrache right now, and my buddy Lime Tannic has got that killing time gobblegum, and I've got burnt out. So I'm gonna count down from 3 to 1. I'm gonna run into a zombie and then make him drop that killing time gobblegum, and hopefully we can freeze this animation of the burnt out gobblegum. So here we go. Are you ready, dude? 3, 2, 1. Killing time. Go, 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 go. Yes, there you go. So yeah, it does work, and the timing was a little bit off there. I wish it was a little bit sooner, but you don't really have much time to really get it done. But there you go. Yes, you can freeze the burnt out animation with the killing time gobblegum. That's friggin' insane. Thank you so much, Fox Reporter, for leaving that myth right there, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. And the next myth of today's show, guys, being sent in by Matthew Pilkington, and he asks, will the Now You See Me gobblegum work in beast mode? So I actually didn't know this before last week's episode, but you can activate gobblegums before going into beast mode, and they remain active throughout that whole time. So I know that you can activate killing time and then go into beast mode, and killing time will still be on, and stuff like that. So Matthew Pilkington is asking, if we do the Now You See Me gobblegum, which allows all zombies on the map just to come after you, will that then allow all the zombies on the map to come after you even when you are on beast mode? Because normally in beast mode the zombies just ignore you and walk away from you. So let's go and check this thing out. So we are currently on Shadow Zero, boys. We do have that Now You See Me gobblegum, and I'm gonna go and make my way over to this beast mode altar right here right now. So let's go and check this thing out, boys. Let's activate the Now You See Me gobblegum, go into beast mode, and yeah, dudes, the zombies just ain't coming for me. They don't want anything to do with me. So unfortunately, this is busted. This does not work. The Now You See Me gobblegum cannot work inside of beast mode. I don't know why you would want to do this, because why would you want anyone to come after you while you're in beast mode? I don't know. But there you go, boys. That is a great myth there, dude. Thank you so much for leaving that, bro. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. And the fourth myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Budge4377 All-Around Gamer. And he asks, if you get stuck in a thrasher in a game while alive, then have the second person leave, what happens? Now this is pretty cool. The way I actually wanted to test this is if we have quick revive and we also have aftertaste. So even when I go down and inside the thrasher, I'll keep my quick revive. So if the other player leaves, I'm the only person in the game, will that then instantly activate normal quick revive from solo and just allow me to come back alive again inside of the thrasher? Kind of, if you know what I'm saying. So that's basically what we wanted to do here, but unfortunately, guys, it doesn't work. We tried it right here. I went inside the thrasher, I had aftertaste and quick revive, and then I had my buddy Lime Tannic leave the game, and it just shut the game down. And I was the host during this time as well, so it should have really kept me inside on a solo run, but because I was downed, it got rid of it, and it didn't go back to the normal quick revive for solo. So this does not work, dude, but great mid there, Butch. It was really cool one to try and figure out, but unfortunately that didn't work, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. Okay, this is a cool one. The next myth of today's show, boys, been sent in by Peyton Harris, and he says, on the Giants, can you stop the bridge going down with killing time? Pizza emoji, so many pizza emojis. You guys are literally addicted to those pizza emojis, so just get it out of your system right now. Just drop a pizza emoji inside of the comment section and get it over and done with, boys. But let's get on with this, dudes. Let's get on the Giant and let's go and do this thing. So we're on the Giant right now. Buddy Lime Tanic still inside the game helping us out here, dudes. He's got an amazing YouTube channel, so if you do want to check that out, that will be in the comment section right now. He is going over to the power, and he'll be the one that turns the power on. I'll stay next to the bridge, and I will drop that killing time gobblegum, and then we can see if we can stop the bridge number 1, and if we can stop it, can we run over it? So let's check this thing out, dude. So Lime Tanic, 3, 2, 1, go, dude, go. Oh, there we go. Yes, you can stop the bridge, but I'm not allowed to run over it. And I think it's just because it's a little bit vertical right now. There's no way you're going to be able to run up that unless you're Spider-Man. But I tell you what, dudes, we'll go back and retry this again, but we'll allow it to get down a little bit further and we can see what happens, dude. Okay, guys, so we are back on the Giant right now. My buddy Lime Tanic is still down there over at that power switch. And I'm going to count down, and we're going to go for this one more time, but activate that killing time gobblegum a little bit later. So whenever you're ready, Lime, in 3, 2, 1, go. Killing time. There we go. So, we can't run over it. That's the bad thing right there. We cannot run over it. So this must have some kind of barrier until the bridge is completely shut. But still an absolutely cool myth there, dudes. And if one of your buddies is trying to cross the bridge and he's been waiting for a while, maybe that can be a bit of a troll right there. But you can stop the bridge, but you cannot run over it. But great myth there, Peyton. Thank you for leaving that, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Dawson Irons, and he asks, does Swordflay affect the bow's melee damage? We found out that last week the Ragnaroks do get affected by Swordflay, so it'd be cool to go and check out if it also works with the bows. So here we are on the Ice and Tracker right now, and we've got one zombie left on the round. I'm going to go and hit him. 1, 2, 13, 14... Oh, bit red there. Needs to run away for a second. This is ridiculous. Okay, here we go. And 15. Okay, so there you go. 15 hits with the bow on round 19 kills the zombie. So all we've got to do now is go and get Swordflay, and then we can see how long this actually takes when we've got Swordflay as well. So here we are, guys. I'm back on the Ice and Tracker game. We're still on round 19, and yes, he's giving me Swordflay. We've left one zombie at the end of this round as well, and let's go and see if this is better than 15 hits. So that's 1 right there. We're going to do it the exact same time as last time, and 2, and let's just kill this zombie real quick. There we go. And 3, and 4, and that's it. Okay, so 4 hits with Swordflay, and that means that Swordflay does in fact work with the bows on the Ice and Tracker. So 15 without on round 19, and 4 with Swordflay. So it definitely makes a big difference there, boys. So yes, Swordflay does work on the bows. Thank you so much for sending that myth in, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by It's Sunny, and he asks, can you stop the Apothecary Egg/Sword room opening up by activating killing time before entering beast mode and activating the symbols? So, if you guys don't know, when you actually get the sword on Shadows of Evil, you've got to go in beast mode and activate certain symbols on a certain wall down inside the rift, and that will then enter you into this egg room. But can you stop that egg room opening up by using the killing time gobblegum? So let's go and check this thing out, boys. So we are currently on Shadows of Evil, and we're going through the rift right now. I've got that killing time gobblegum, and I know exactly what the symbols are that we've got to input into that certain room to then enter the egg room, or the sword room, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to activate killing time right now. I'm going to run into my beast mode, and then we're going to go and input the symbols. So I think the symbols were 1. I think there were 2, 1, 2. Where's that? There it is. And I think it was also the 2. So there we go. We got that. And no, dude, killing time does not stop the room from opening up. And let's check this room as well, actually. It looked like he was going to do something there, but no, that room doesn't open up either. But the Shadow Man, I saw the Shadow Man for a second. That looked really, really weird. And yeah, there we go. So no, dude, you cannot stop that egg room opening up by using that killing time gobblegum. But that was pretty cool to check out. Thank you so much for sending that myth in, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Gavin Rossi, and he asks, can you do the disco Easter egg with a grenade. So if you guys don't know, there's a certain part on Der Eisendrache where you can shoot any weapon at this part above the control room, and then that'll then activate the disco Easter egg. Now, for a long time, everyone thought that you could only do this just with the ray gun, but you can actually do it with any weapon. But I've never actually tried it with a grenade, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Unfortunately, right now, I am down, so I'm going to have to wait until I get revived, and as soon as I am revived, I'm going to run straight over to there, cook a grenade, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to activate it. So Lime Tanic's coming over right now. Luckily, just got a nuke, so he is able to revive me. I'm going to run right round right now, dude. I need to line up the rocket and the meteor at the exact point. So cooking grenade, 1, 2, 3, throw, boom. Yes, there you go, boys. So yes, you can activate the disco Easter egg on Der Eisendrache with a grenade. So that calls it, dude. Any weapon in the whole of the map can activate this disco Easter egg. Thank you so much for sending that in, dude. But let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the second to last myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Bruh, it's me, and he asks, does killing time Gobblegum stop the picture of Shadows of Evil jump scare Easter egg? So basically, if you guys don't know, there is a jump scare inside of Shadows of Evil where you've got to use a sniper rifle, aim in at a specific point, and then you'll see a huge picture of a zombified Richtofen come onto your screen. But can we stop this with killing time? It's that simple. The only way that you can do this, though, is by completing all the rituals around the map and opening up the Pack-a-Punch. So once you've done that, you are good to go. So at the moment, I do have that killing time Gobblegum, making my way down to that jump scare right now. I'm going to turn killing time on and let's see. No, dude, it doesn't stop it. I honestly kind of thought it would because the killing time jump scare does stop inside of Zetsubou no Shima, but it does not stop on Shadows of Evil, which is pretty unfortunate. But that then does mean that we are on to the final myth of today's show. And the final myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Sergio Beast. And he asks, does Temporal Gift work on the second Gondola? So if you guys don't know what Temporal Gift is, it was a Gobblegum that got added in with Zetsubou no Shima's DLC 2 map pack. And it basically allows all drops on the map, so like any of the tram fuses, double points, nukes, to last longer. But not just last longer in themselves, it also allows them to last longer whilst they are on the ground before you pick them up. So this does work with the first Gondola, that we get like a nuke in, or we get a double points in, or a max ammo. It will make those stay up longer, and it actually makes that first Gondola stay up for around 2 minutes, which is insane. But will this work with the second Gondola, where you get a free weapon or a free monkey bomb, whichever you get? But is that classed as a drop in the game? I don't know. So we definitely need to go and check this thing out, dude. So to get the second Gondola up now, all you've got to do is make sure you throw your grenades into the Gondola at the start of the game. And then all you've got to do is just wait until your 5th tram fuse. So I've now got my 5th tram fuse. I've also just hit the Gobblegum machine and got Temporal Gift. Let's place it in. There we go. The green light is on. That is our second Gondola, which is coming up right now. As soon as it's up, I'm pretty much just going to go straight inside the Gondola and hope that it just allows me to stay in there for a lot longer than it normally does do. I've never actually seen the weapon inside flash. It normally just disappears, but I hope that it just lasts a little bit longer. We can kind of tell it does. If it, say, lasts more than, let's say, 25 seconds, then I'm pretty sure it's going to stay, and we can claim that this thing works. So there we go. We have got the Pack-a-Punch Man of War, aka the Dread Armada right there, and I'm just going to stay inside the second Gondola with Temporal Gift active, and hopefully it will just stay up for longer. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit right now, dudes. Oh, no, wait, it's gone. It's gone. I don't need to fast forward, dude. It's literally gone right there. Okay, so I was going to jump ahead, but it's gone. So no, dude, Temporal Gift does not work on the second Gondola. That is insane. I honestly thought it would, because technically the weapon is a drop. So that's kind of annoying. I thought that would really work, but there you go, Sergio Beast. That is not possible, dudes. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I know it was a little bit different than we normally do, because I wanted to include loads of different maps on our lead up to the DLC 3 Stalingrad map, which is honestly going to be insane. I can't wait to see your guys' comments about that map, like, can we stop the dragons with killing time? Can we ride the dragons while having Now You See Me Gobblegum? All kinds of stuff like that, dude. It's going to be insane. But if you enjoyed the video, guys, let me see a like on this video right now. Let's aim for 3,115 likes on this video, dudes. If you did enjoy, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let me see your myths for next week in the comment section below right now. If you are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button, become the latest member of the Pizza Club. Make sure you go and subscribe to Lime Tanic, who helped me out with all these myths. Literally took us 8 hours to do these myths, which is absolutely friggin' insane. Lime Tanic's channel will be in the description right now. Do make sure you go and check him out and tell him the Pizza Club sent you. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, dudes, and peace out.